And we are back. Couch Company Podcast. I'm John. With me as always, Tyler.
Tyler. Oh, okay. I thought you were letting me do it.
Nope.
Hi.
Special episode.
Heck yeah.
It is been 4 years.
That's, yeah.
And change, I think. If my
Yep.
math is mathin'. Since we started the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And this is episode 200.
Mazel tov. Is that just congratulations?
I have no idea. In what language? Say it.
Jewish?
I have no idea.
Right? It's not a language.
Is it a Hebrew?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
But
this
I don't
is
think
not
it's
good. Why do we do this?
I don't know. You said Mazel Tov.
Yeah, I know. That's my fault. I think it's just congratulations or hey, good stuff.
It is something celebratory.
Yeah.
And
when you like break a plate,
yeah,
right?
I think so.
That's like a quinceañera.
No, quinceañera is 16th birthday party for Mexican females.
What am I thinking? Oh, bar mitzvah. Bar mitzvah is the man.
I guess it's bat
mitzvah is the female.
Oh, really?
I think.
Okay, bar mitzvah. Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. We're piecing it together here.
We are cultured here at the Couch Company Podcast.
I argue yes. Some might differ, but that's okay because we have 200 episodes. And a secret one that's totally not a 200th episode we recorded last week. Definitely not.
As a little peek behind the curtain.
The curtain's gone.
TM. Yeah, there is no curtain here. We are very transparent.
We are open.
We're not sitting on a couch.
Honest. And cultured here at the Couch Company Incorporated.
We fair and balanced is what we like to say. Wait, we can't say that. We are, open. What did you say? Open, honest, and cultured?
Open, honest, and cultured.
That's going to be the title of the podcast now, or the episode. So
what we did last week was, excuse me, episode 200. Tyler and I, we're working men. You know, we have occupations outside of this, believe it or not. And it was a busy week, and we had 200 coming up. We talked a little bit about it, and we're like, all right, we'll brainstorm. We got to do something special. And the day of, maybe about an hour or two before, I texted him, like, dude, do we have a plan? And he's like, nope. And I'm like, what do you want to do? And he's like, I have no idea. I've been brainstorming. I'm thinking about this. We're sending things back and forth. And then I think I said, and you had a similar thought, it's like, hey, we each did a top 100 last year. And you made a poster for us.
Yep.
And I don't think we actually talked about it in an official capacity on the podcast, but we did do it. And I was like, what if we smash those together and like talk about a top 200?
Yeah. Like a big, but like our
like a meaty,
but like the ultimate compromise, the official Couch Company sanctioned.
Yes.
Like we as a podcast say these are our favorite 200 games.
Yes.
Yeah.
Episode 200, top 200. And I think that's been our MO the whole time, you know, deliberation.
Yep.
Top lists.
Friendship.
Argument. Spirited debate. And so we recorded that last week. And it was a tough record thing. I guess Tyler was listening back to it. It was pretty rough to listen to.
It was tough. It was
more rough than it usually is. I mean, there's a certain level.
It was tough to follow because we're talking because we had screens in front of us. We were looking at the list of games.
Right.
We were seeing everything. I was moving things around. Listening back to it, kind of tough.
Yeah. So, you know,
also the format maybe not the greatest because essentially we took our every 10, we grouped them in rows of 10.
Yep.
And we basically said, okay, 5 of these move on, and 5 of them get dumpstered.
Right.
That's fine on the first 50, right? Because it's like, okay, like these are low-end games that we kind of like put on our list.
Yep.
But then, effectively, we both took our top 10 games of our lifetime and dumpstered half of them.
Well, I think, to be fair, at that point, we had enough space because there's overlap.
Yeah.
So we had like a total of 175-ish. Where we just, I think both our top 10s made it. But yeah, when you get to the top 50, top 25, you're like, oh, am I really sending down like Halo 3 or
like
whatever?
Pokemon Blue was just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was rough.
You know, it's important to admit, you know, hand up when you things aren't up to the standard that you want them to be. So we're scrapping that, but utilizing it, recycling it maybe. And the plan right now is we're going to put our heads together. We're going to collaborate. We're going to
Off air. Yeah.
get our 200 in order, 200 to 1, and publish an article on Substack.
Yeah.
Which will be probably a lengthy article, I guess.
Yeah, it's going to be
figure out how to do it.
I'm sure it's going to yell at me. So like if your article gets too long, so like all our Game of the Year stuff just exceeded the limitation.
Did it really?
It would say
that was only 10 games.
Yeah, but we wrote stuff with them and things like that. And the images, basically, it says like, "Hey, idiots, we can't email this out."
Yeah.
So you get an email, you say,
"Hey,
here's an article," but you don't get the full thing. It says you have to go to the site to view it.
Yeah, so we're gonna put our heads together.
And
we're
that's
gonna figure
10,
it out.
and this is 20 times that. So,
I think we can get creative. Maybe an image.
Oh, there's gonna be plenty of images. I have all the images, like all the album.
No,
art
I mean
an
image of all the game, like the list itself.
I was thinking we do it by tens, but again, we'll talk through it and figure out the best.
Essentially, long story long, we are still going to release the list. So check us out for that. Couchcompany.games.
We'll say this year. Let's give it a nice birth.
Wide breath.
Birth? Yeah. It's a nautical thing.
Ship thing?
Yeah.
Breath. What if breath's an air thing? A wide breath.
Long breath.
I don't know.
Okay.
Because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about, dude. My brain is fried. So we're going to come out with that. And now this is officially our 200th episode. That is getting aired.
Apparently, after 100 episodes, you're in like an elite level of podcasting because most people don't go to 100.
We are.
So doubling that is impressive.
We have more episodes than a lot, or I shouldn't say a lot, but some of the most popular podcasts.
Definitely
on the planet.
More than the other couch company.
Yeah, we rocked
We
them.
bullied them.
We did.
All 2 episodes that they put out.
Now, does anyone know either of us? Probably not, but
hey.
We got longevity.
We got some
it is crazy. 4 years.
Yeah.
Our podcast has an undergraduate degree.
Yeah.
Which is wild to think about. What would our podcast major in?
Public relations, or like
communications.
Yeah, communication, something like that.
Just party the whole time.
Yeah,
that sounds about right. With a minor in art.
Just something that's just not going to be beneficial in everyday life.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
We're so self-deprecating, but it's okay.
I am glad I went for music, even though I don't really use it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it. If I could go back, I wouldn't change it.
We talked a lot about AI on Wednesday, and
I thought it was a good discussion.
I think so.
I think art is very different when it comes to that type of thing, where when you're artificially generating something. Now, I'm going to throw Jeff on blast here, so I apologize. So Jeff's argument is it is plagiarism. I think that's really tough to discern because you're not copying one for one a different piece of art. Now you're getting inspired from other areas, but it's you get to a really gray area when you start calling that plagiarism, right? At least for music, I'm a little bit out of my depth when it comes to more physical art, like drawing or painting or things like that, like pictures.
So I agree with him, actually. On the plagiarism side of things, personally,
because it's drawing from the internet.
Yeah, it's drawing from the internet. It's pulling everyone else's art pieces and stuff like that. And a lot of people that will create an art piece. So, like, you could say, "Hey, I want to do, I don't know, Super Mario in the style of," and then you insert artist name here, like Ollie Moss,
right?
And then it designs it like Ollie Moss. Like, sure, yeah, Ollie Moss didn't do it, but like. He ripped off his signature style. So
if a person does that, is that plagiarism?
It's plagiarism. I will say plagiarism is a strong word.
Yeah,
and I think that laws and regulation is definitely going to play a part.
That's where I'm at. Yeah. Unethical, maybe.
Definitely unethical.
Plagiarism, that's tough to prove.
So,
and again, my expertise lies within the musical realm.
Yeah,
and again, unless you are ripping not only chord progressions, but melodies, in the same key, using the same lyrics, it is really tough to indicate that you're actually plagiarizing another piece of work. Because all music is going to be inspired by some, like there's just some foundations in music that you are going to do.
If you look at the AI stuff that like Google pulls out, like they'll just straight up quote things, and they'll give you like a little link, but they don't cite their sources like front and center like you maybe should.
Sure.
And nobody clicks on anything because it's like, oh, well, it's right there. I don't have to go onto all the sites that actually did the work.
Right.
So I think that's where it gets this kind of gray area where like I could see it being called plagiarism, where like if you wrote a report and you took, you know, Wikipedia, which I don't know if you're allowed to do that anymore, like verbatim, right? And then you just go in and just like change words or change but like it's like literally that's all the research. Mm-hmm. You just took all their information, dropped it in, and then that's it. Like I could see it. I could see that being kind of like a thing. Yeah. And I mean, like, it's funny to me that when you're basically ripping off, like, we'll call it, I'm using very bold language, but when you're ripping off like composers or artists or whatever to train your model, right? And you're using all that information. But then when China takes your model and trains their model using your model, then you get butthurt about it.
Yeah,
that's the hypocrisy that really kind of grinds me, where it's like you can't have it both ways. You can't say that you're not infringing on anything to train up your stuff, but then get pissed when someone else literally does the same thing to you. I think artists and creatives are easy to, we'll put in air quotes, like pick on, because everyone can be an artist, everyone can do this, and people that don't have an artistic eye or artistic ear or whatever will think whatever generates from AI is just like, oh, this is exactly what I wanted, this is what I told it to do, and it did it, and now they have some ownership and whatever.
No, I disagree with that.
What do you mean?
They don't have, like, they didn't make it.
Oh, no. I'm not saying the ownership. I'm saying, like, if somebody prompts something, in their mind, oh, I made this, I like this, I think I'm an artist now, right?
Right, they're not.
Which they're not,
they're like a project manager.
They're a project manager, they are a commissioner, they are whatever, but like that's it. And Brandon, to cite sources, Brandon Sanderson was the one that really dove into that and talked about it. But what I'm saying is, whenever AI gets good enough that now, hey, I don't need all the tax guys or business guys or financial guys or marketers, or, you know, like, now AI can start creeping, because it's going to be in every facet of our life. Everyone's trying to do that. So creatives, sure, whatever, dime a dozen, it's all subjective, screw art. On the flip side, once you start saying, like, well, do we really need a politician? Could we just, like, nominate this AI guy? Like, that's when you'll start seeing a bunch of crackdown stuff. That's when you start seeing all the CEOs and stuff getting all butthurt about it. Like, wait, what do you mean you can just get all the information from this thing and you don't need me to, you know,
it'll replace my job eventually. Like, you don't, I couldn't keep up with that, and it'll have the capability.
You shouldn't have a job. I shouldn't have a job. Any manager or project, like anyone that has manager in their title, shouldn't have a job if the company is efficient and run well. And, you know what I mean? Like, if everything was like, if everyone could trust everyone to do their job and all have like common purposes and different things like that, and you have a good process in place, all our jobs would be like, we literally are being paid because of inefficiency.
Yes.
Like, if we're being honest, like, and that can go all the way up to directors and VPs and whatever.
Please don't fire me.
Sure, but like that's just human nature. Like, that is what it is. But
when you start getting to technology, that's going to be peak efficiency. It's like you don't need anything.
Well, the best the best argument I have against that is humans, in our hubris, still, I think I'm using this word right, still think that we know better. So, like, you could have a machine tell you, hey, this is the way to go, and it'll cite you all the resources and all the statistics, and they'll give you a winning percentage of, like, an A/B test of blah, 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 and we'll say, yeah, but what if we did this instead? So until we can, like, fully trust the machines, which is going to be like our children's children type of thing, it's not going to be that bad, but we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I think people overestimate this technological revolution. They're saying, oh, we're not going to be able to recognize the world in 10 years. I I think they're overestimating what it's capable of. Now, I will say we only have access to like the very limited versions of this. Like, behind the scenes is much more powerful, but I don't know, man. I just think I want to believe that it's not going to be that good, but maybe I'm just
I think
dead
it's
wrong.
going to be insane.
Like, for example,
but
I
keep
can
shooting
tell-
ourselves in the foot. We keep sabotaging ourselves.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. We always find a way. We always find a way as humans. I think you come to these turning points in history where technology is incredible and it changes the way of life, and things are very different. But I don't know. Like, if you were to try to describe what our capabilities were even in the year 2000, which was 25 years ago, right? A quarter of a century.
Yeah. You were what, 1?
I was 3.
I hate you. Anyway, continue.
And if you tried to explain to someone in 1900 what was possible, like, they wouldn't even be able to comprehend some of the things, right? So that would have been science fiction to them. That would have been like unheard of. Like, how would we survive, right? But we find a way. Now, people have the argument that this is very different. We've never seen this before. It's like, yeah, that's true, definitely. But there's a lot of other things that we hadn't seen before, completely changed everything. So I don't know. I think humans, the best thing we are, if anything, is being adaptable.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we'll find a way. I have a very positive outlook on the world, which is not shared by the majority of people, I think. Like, there's going to be negative things. There's always negative things. Like, it's going to be bad, but I don't know. I do think people romanticize the past, right? When they say, oh, it's not like it used to be, like, and there were better things about the past. So this is another thing that we were talking about where it's like, Jeff is very fearful of human interaction. Mm-hmm. I think he's spot on with that, where
he's not fearful to interact. He wants to interact.
He wants, exactly. Yeah, I probably didn't phrase that right, but he thinks that we're losing that. I agree with that position where, it's easier to stay at home. It's easier to get things you need without interacting with a single person. Yeah, which was unheard of before. We talked about like dating. I hate dating apps. I'm super opposed to it. I feel like I don't thrive on them. Like, you have to understand the game. It's very much gamesmanship, the pictures you take, what you put in your bio, just it's game theory. I don't do well with that. I'm much better in person. I'm looking someone in the eyes. I'm talking to them. They hear my inflection for my jokes and things. Like, I suck at texting. So I'm at such a huge disadvantage, but that's the way you have to do it these days, where it's like, if I lived in the 90s, I could go to a bar and talk to women, because that's the only option, or whatever, whatever method you do, but you'd have to talk to people. Like, that was the only option you had available to you. That like doesn't exist anymore, or is increasingly rare today.
But that's also has to do a lot with COVID.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, I went into the office this week, right? Like my 1 or twice a year thing that I have to do.
Yeah.
And I was so exhausted coming home, where it's like just so many people and so much eye contact, and so like, and that's hard for me to admit, where it's like, it was fine. It was like, it was good seeing people, but at the same time, it's like, usually you have that barrier, that computer screen or whatever, and it's just like, oh my gosh, you
got to be on, all day.
Yeah, it's wild.
I couldn't even imagine. I've never worked in an office,
right?
Like, I got my first adult quote unquote job after COVID, or during COVID, I guess, technically. And I don't even know if I'd be able to hang. I couldn't even fathom that, which is crazy to say. People are rolling their eyes probably listening to that, but that's just the truth of what it is. I feel the most badly for individuals who were going through like their key development in school or whatever during that time.
Exactly.
That's when you really need social interaction. They miss that.
That's what I mean. And then you start going out into the dating world, or you do, and like,
oh my gosh,
everything
you
is
don't know
just
how to
based on
talk
the
to
screen.
people.
Yeah. So it's not like, in a way, technology definitely helped that whenever like everything shut down.
Yeah.
But then that becomes the new norm, and then it's very tough to
people
kind of get back
have
from that.
the opposite take though, where they're like, oh, I can be much more connected with people I would have never met before through the internet. It's like, yeah, I guess that's true, but I don't know. I just don't like that type of interaction.
Sure.
Where it's like, I have to get through this barrier of, first of all, they have to like my picture enough, my bio enough to get into the first level. And then I got to text with them to get into the next level. It's like,
and you got to pay some coins or whatever.
I know it's just I just don't want to do that.
Sure.
I don't know. That's my example whenever I bring that up. I mean, there's all facets of life though that you definitely miss out on. But I think all things considered, dude, like when we think about the past, there were a lot of things that were bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I don't know. Every era, I've made this argument before on the podcast. Every era has their struggles and challenges and bad things that happen. And I think largely it's very comparable between different generations. The challenges are different. The good things are different. But overall, I think it's a net neutral-ish state. And what I mean by that is I think it, I'd rather live in today's times than back then.
Yeah. Back in 2000.
Well, I was living in 2000, but like being an adult in 2000. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. No, that's my thought on it. I think some people disagree, but
I've been reading Masters of Doom, and it's the like John Romero, John Carmack, and kind of like how they built id and made Doom and everything, and then kind of broke apart and all that stuff. It's very interesting. Will Wheaton actually is narrating it. But it is funny that you say like, okay, like everyone like has nostalgia and they always think back and everything, but like a lot of the arguments, a lot of the things about like violent video games and different things, like that's still happening today. Like a lot of that stuff, like you still have this kind of cycle of things where it's like as different as things are, there's still those arguments, or there's still like kind of like, oh, D&D was destroying the youth, and now it's video games, and now it's virtual reality, and now it's, and you always are going to have that. And like, we're going to say, oh, social media is destroying the youth or whatever. And then, Penny and her generation are going to say whatever new thing is going to destroy their kids and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. It is interesting to see how similar things are, but it's just like the different issues of that time, like rock and roll and like, I don't know. Anyway,
no, I think it's good to discuss.
Yeah,
it's important, but we're in uncharted territory. I mean, who knows what's going to happen?
It's super interesting, I think, and helpful. Like there are very helpful aspects to it.
Yeah, but there's super negative. Like I'm not an idiot. I know there's always going to be drawbacks to such revolutionary technology. Always. Doesn't matter what it is. There's going to be some type of negative, some type of consequence, whether it's known about or not. So I think it's important to try to see both sides of it. What is it offering, right? How can you take advantage of it? And what are the pitfalls? How can you be careful, right? Like you talk about social media. Social media can be a horrible, super negative place, right? Does that mean there's no positives to it? No, I think there definitely are. The access to information that we have is uncomparable to anything in history, right? I think that can be a really good thing, right? Like you can look up that jeans were made for gold rush men in the West.
Arguably, yeah.
And absolutely true. I corroborated that by looking it up on my phone.
Yeah, but that's what AI says. So, it is what it is.
AI would never lie to me.
Yeah, that's fair.
When AI tells me I'm cool, it means it.
Yeah.
And proves to me why.
Are you the type of person that will make Siri say like, hey, from now on, call me Cool Man
60,
Cool Man John.
65.
65?
Yeah.
Okay. Why 65?
Medicare age.
Okay.
Start getting those benefits or Social Security, I think.
Yeah. One gray hair and suddenly you're talking Medicaid and 65.
I looked in your bathroom. It's multiple. It's bad. In my beard, in my hair. It's bad. It's a rough day for me mentally, but the gray hair doesn't. I didn't
mean to put you on blast.
I would rather be fully gray at 28 and full head of hair, though. I would make that trade in an absolute heartbeat. So the gray doesn't bother me too much, but the combo.
It bothers me
rough.
in my beard because you'll notice that like the gray hairs just like kind of they don't
grow
go
longer.
with they grow I all scraggly and stuff. So I have to start.
I like it. I think it gives you a refined look.
Grizzled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like your guy in Monster Hunter looked
Monster
great.
Hunter,
I think that was the best version of you in a video game I've ever seen. It was like
It took me a long time. Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think like what my best creative person. Tony Hawk was pretty
I was gonna
good.
say Tony Hawk was pretty on
like
brand.
It had the exact. I have that blue hoodie.
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah,
if there was a
very
Nike
close.
swoosh on it, it would have been exact.
Yeah, but then they would have to pay out the nose to.
I'm surprised they didn't. I mean, they had other brands though,
Oh well, that's fair.
but mostly like skating brands and stuff. But I think they had Adidas.
Yeah, I mean that checks out. Adidas is
I
really
don't
trying
think Nike's very big in the skating world. Maybe.
Yeah. Or they're just too big that it doesn't. They don't need.
Yeah,
to,
they were like, it's not worth it. I would have loved to see some Nike in there though.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it's close.
it was dead on.
Yeah,
Pretty much. It was good. It was I liked it.
yeah,
That was a fun game.
yeah.
I think Skate came out.
It did.
Is that a remaster?
Early access, I think. No,
Early
it's a new
ac-
one. It's new.
It's a new
yeah,
Skate.
it's
Skate 4?
I think 4. Yeah.
Everyone keeps calling it Skate, and I'm like, is this?
Yeah, because it's
Skate
like
1?
I was watching some videos on it. It looked wild. Like you're like skydiving and stuff. Yeah.
I was intrigued.
Yeah.
I don't know how much more skateboarding I can take this year though. I did a lot of skateboarding.
Yeah, both on the street and on sand and everything else.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That wasn't a lot though. That was a really quick game.
That's fair. That's fair.
Probably not worth $30.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm yeah.
I had like less than it's like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
We're talking about Sword of the Sea, by the way.
Yeah.
It was a pretty game. I did like it. I think we gave it a decent score, but
Yeah, and reviews
still owe you all
coming
those
out. Yeah,
reviews.
I'm not
I'm
gonna-
sorry.
That's fine.
I'm very
It's all
behind
good.
on that.
All good.
Oof.
What else we?
Well, we've
What do you
been
wanna
playing
talk about?
Borderlands. Speaking of games,
Yeah, you want to just sort of jump into Borderlands?
Yeah, I
Borderlands
think-
4.
Okay, so there was a new patch yesterday, and it's supposed to help stability and crashing were the 2 points.
Yeah.
Like GPU crashing. Now that's what they put in the patch notes because I know you were talking about our Intel CPUs.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a CPU issue
GPU
or GPU issue.
Yeah.
I think it is like 100%. But I don't know. I mean, I know nothing.
So, Borderlands 4 came out on mixed reviews on
Yeah.
Steam, mainly because of just crazy stuttering, crashes. I think at the time of recording this, Digital Foundry still hasn't put out anything short of
They
them saying it's
just
bad.
put out their console review today.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then PC is still getting...
Hopefully on the way. They did say during their podcast, like, oh, we're not sure, because they didn't get a review copy of the game.
Which people are saying, like, they
That's
knew.
bullshit.
Yeah, like,
100
if
of course
you
they did.
don't give something to Digital Foundry, that's because you know they're going
You're
to
gonna
shred you.
roast you, yeah. Did you see the Conan Plays Games segment?
I didn't see it, but he told me he crashed even.
Yeah, so Conan O'Brien has this segment called Clueless Gamer that he used to do while he was on the air, and now he did it again because he has his podcast, I think, or something.
Yeah.
He's kind of like independent
I'm pretty
now,
sure
just
he
hanging.
did Borderlands 3, if I'm not
I think he did.
mistaken.
I think he did like
Yeah.
maybe all of them.
Yeah.
Borderlands a very good kind of game for that kind of thing because
Yeah.
it's just wild and
Yeah,
crazy.
stupid, yeah.
So he did that segment. I forget the two people that were with him. I don't know if Randy was there.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see it.
I don't know what he looks like, but two of the guys were there. He was playing. The game crashes in the middle of the segment, and I'm shocked they didn't cut this out. Like, good for them.
To keep it in there? Like
It's probably Conan's choice to keep it in
Yeah.
there. Maybe they were trying to get him to cut it out.
Yeah.
I have no idea. But they did keep it in, and they crashed the game. They're playing on Steam, and then that message box pulled up. It's like, you've experienced multiple crashes. Restore to default. So obviously that's
They've
not
done
the
it.
first time.
Yeah.
So hilarious, the reaction of it. He's like, what'd you do? What'd you do? Kind of like just blaming on Conan. Conan's
Yeah.
like, what did I do? I don't. And
Yeah.
obviously Conan has no idea. And then this other guy comes in, and he's like, Conan, you crashed our game. And Conan's like, I didn't do anything. I was just playing the game. How did I crash the game? And He eventually says, "You know what I think happened?" And they're both saying the whole time, by the way, like, "I've never seen this happen. I've never seen this happen." It's like, dude, that error message literally told you this is like the 5th time it's happened or whatever. However many times it takes to have the multiple error alert. It's at least 3.
I was going to say it's definitely at least 3.
At least 3. Yeah. And he's like, "You know what I think happened? What's his face? Type something in while you were playing." And he's like, "Yeah, I was trying to make it easier or something. And I think I might have crashed the game. I think that's my." I'm like, "You suck.
Lies.
You just. Oh my god!" It was like, dude, you have to watch it.
I'm
all you guys out there,
now.
look up that segment. It is the funniest.
Actually, I'm gonna. I just want to see if Randy Pitchford was on there.
Yeah, it was 2 guys.
Yeah.
I don't know what Randy Pitchford looks like. I hope it's him. I doubt it's him.
He has long hair and looks like a magician. Like,
no, it's not him. I think I have seen him. I don't think it was him.
Yeah.
Because it was like definitely shorter hair for both of them. But
okay.
So funny. You can just tell they don't know what to say. They're scrambling to cast the blame on anything else. Obviously, Conan doesn't know what's going on.
Well, he has his one buddy on there.
Yeah.
Obviously,
it's high level guys on the game that are going to be on that show. But
one of them is like he just plays games with Conan.
Bold move to do it on PC, by the way. On that segment, you could have just brought an Xbox or something, and it would have ran fine. I would assume.
It's so.
But they did it on PC.
Yeah.
On Steam, and it was like.
Oh, is this like a long video?
Yeah, it's a very long video.
Huh.
The crash occurs like maybe a quarter in. Something like that.
Yeah, I see the guy come out and.
Yeah, it's not Randy, right?
It's not. No, it's just some other guy.
Dude, it is so funny. You should watch it. You really should.
I will.
My gosh,
we even have we've crashed. I would say 24 times, conservatively.
Yes,
like easy.
And it's really strange. Sometimes you'll be on, at least in my experience, you'll be on for 5-10 minutes. It'll crash right away.
Yep.
Sometimes I'll play for a couple hours. Like there was the one night where I was crashing a little bit, and then I was just on and good, and then you were crashing.
I'm the opposite. So for me, I can usually get like an hour to like 90 minutes out of it, and then it'll crash, and then I'll get like another hour, and it'll crash, and it's like I don't know if it's like a memory leak thing or like I'm not gonna pretend I know all the tech out of that, but for you it would be like you can't even get into the game. Like you try to launch the game and it just instant crashes, and that happened to me once last night. But then we were fine the rest of the night. So we'll see if the patch, I don't know, does anything like that. But
so I was trying some stuff. I'm pretty much a coder now after my experience with Doom, and I was getting into the BIOS, getting into the meat of it, and cleared my shader cache, which.
When you ask me, I'm getting into the BIOS of the processor. I'm like, buddy,
I know, I'm an idiot. I'm dumb. I don't care.
No, it's maybe processors have BIOSes I don't know about. That's fine.
The BIOS is the soul.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that seemed to help a little bit. I will say, after an initial crash yesterday, when they released the patch, we were pretty good all night.
Mm-hmm.
After that initial.
Yeah, played for like an hour or two, or maybe
we played for
a
couple hours.
We got on at 9, left at. Oh yeah, I guess it was like 3 hours.
It was like 3 hours. So
time flies.
Hopefully, we're good.
Yeah.
Besides the performance things, besides like the way the game looks, it's fun. Like,
it's Borderlands.
Want to get into it. I think it is a return to form. A lot of the things people were saying in terms of the review are apt. I think it feels good. The gunplay's good. I think the guns are interesting. You were showing off. I don't know how you get all these wild things. I haven't gotten anything yet like that.
But
you're showing off all these crazy, like your shield that nukes people and your grenade that shoots grenades and
the that's a skill. So that's like that's your character type of thing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. That's not a gun. I wish that'd be cool.
I thought it was your shield. That shoots rockets.
That is
your
my shield. Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah.
So
like my nuke is a
I know
skill.
your nuke is. Yeah, I was talking about your shield.
But I think all the characters look like the character models look good. Like they that's good. But like the environments and stuff are kind of bland, and the open world is kind of like I don't like. It's not as interesting.
We were saying the dungeons are definitely where it shines in terms of like the more interesting bits.
Yep.
When you go underground or in encampment, like that one encampment was really cool.
Yep. Aside from the crashing, like the co-op is good. Like you're in and out, and like the collectibles are fun. I actually like the different types of collectibles you can get because it always feels pretty fresh. It's always a pretty good use of your time. Like you're not like beating your head against the wall on stuff or whatever. So like I think overall it's fun. Like you can call your vehicle whenever you want. Like there are a lot of quality of life changes which are nice. And I like the fact that weapons are now like licensing each other, which I didn't notice. So it's like, oh, it's a Jacobs, but it's licensing a Maliwan corrosive thing. So now every gun can have like an element and different things. So I think that
very cool.
Like just amplifies all the different types of guns and combinations you can do. So I think all that is really good. I think there are humorous bits, but it is all over the place where some of it's like very straight laced. A lot of it is like very little potty humor. Some genuinely funny things. Like, I don't know. That's a mixed bag, but like when you're playing with your friends, you're just talking over it anyway, just shooting things and whatnot. But the shooting feels really good.
Yeah, especially the critical headshots.
Yeah.
Hit markers feel very great. I love sniping in that game. Feels so satisfying.
Yeah.
When you just get that headshot.
Well, it's crazy too because like you'll hear it echo and you'll hear this like crunch and it's very gruesome. But like it's like my POV and I just hear this bullet whiz by and you hear just like crack.
Yeah.
And then you hear like, oh, that's so cool. I'm like, oh man, that's wild.
No, that's my favorite part in terms of the combat is just sitting back and crunching people.
I like the second wins. I think like the no fall damage, like everything in that game. I shouldn't say everything, but like most things in that game are like, is this a fun gameplay mechanic? Like the sliding, the double jumping, the gliding, even the grappling hook, which could be fleshed out more. Maybe in Borderlands 5 it will be or whatever. But like everything they added from a movement perspective, I think is a positive change. Like there's nothing that feels off or bad or anything. I think it was still kind of conservative overall. And like we haven't hit endgame yet. So like we're just kind of going through the main story. It very much is Borderlands. It's a little more polished in the movement and gun area, but then like I would even argue less polished in the graphics area. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
like performance is the worst thing about it.
The performance is the worst thing about it, and that gets into my diatribe that I have today.
Good word.
I think that's correct.
I'm not even going to look you up. I think it's
Thank
perfect.
You.
Yeah.
Thank you. PC gamer, dude, can eat my poop.
You wrote that was on the notes that you wrote.
It was going to be more
Why
vulgar.
Are they eating your feces?
Ugh.
Yeah,
that sounds so much
made it
worse.
I know.
All right, here's what I have a problem with PC Gamer. PC Gamer is so inconsistent when it comes to their reviews. Mm-hmm. Half the time, they will bury games based solely on their performance on PC.
Name one.
Which makes sense. They're PC Gamer. So if the game runs great on consoles and not on PC, obviously they're going to hold it more feet to the fire for that game. That makes sense. Sure. Name one game.
Name a game, John.
There's a game.
Yeah.
A little title called Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. A beloved game. A classic.
Some reimagined in the top 10 of last year.
Yes. Anyways, by anyone's standard, even if you look, there's a lot of people, they don't like what's going on with the story or whatever, or they don't like the fact it's not turn-based. All right, fine. You have gripes about it. But objectively, you can't say that the game doesn't look good, that the combat isn't good. Like it's a good action combat system. I think that's just an objective statement. I don't think that's crazy to say. The voice acting's great. Character mod, I don't know. They gave it like a 60. They gave it like a 60 out of 100. That's a D- failing grade. And the whole article just went on about, it doesn't run well, Unreal 5 problems, this and that. It's like, okay, fair enough. Yeah, the launch on PC wasn't spectacular. Mm-hmm. And then they were like saying things like, oh, well, this and this is great. And they still give it a 60. Borderlands 4 has an 82 from PC Gamer. Mm-hmm. And you, in no world can you remotely argue that this runs better than Final Fantasy did. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. If that's your point, where it's like, well, it ekes it out in terms of performance. No, it doesn't. Final Fantasy did not have the drops that Borderlands had. Did not have the crashes that Borderlands have on the most powerful rigs. Even you can't even run Borderlands 4, and they give it an 82. They said, despite performance issues, this is fun looter shooter, whatever their title was, dude. It was just such disingenuous. It's so disingenuous when you do that. Like, what are your standards? Yes. What are your standards? This is one of the worst performing games in terms of pure performance for PC gamers that I can remember in recent history.
Short of Monster Hunter, but at least Monster Hunter doesn't crash.
Yeah, Monster Hunter doesn't crash. Like, this crashes every system.
Yeah.
Except John's.
John's, yeah.
Except AMD's, maybe. We're still trying to figure that out. But people were saying, I have a 5090 Ryzen 7 3900X 3D, which is the best system you can have, I think.
And it's just
crash.
Yeah, yep.
The game crashes. It's like, what are we doing? And it's like, nope, that's okay. Like, the gameplay makes up for that. So I don't know. Maybe they're saying the gameplay in Final Fantasy doesn't make up for it. Whatever. And it sounds like I'm just being a Final Fantasy stan, which I am. But dude, you can't have a 22-point difference when performance is the big crux of one game, and then the performance is markedly worse for the other game, and it's not even in the 70s. It's an 82, a B minus. Mm-hmm. That's insane to me. That is so crazy. I got so mad seeing that.
I know.
I got so mad seeing that.
Yeah.
How can you do that? How can you do that? What are you standing for as PC gamer? If performance, like, does performance matter or does it not matter?
I mean,
how much is it weighted?
We're at 200 episodes now. We have some clout. We can go to war with PC Gamer. Easy.
Dude, I'll go to war with PC Gamer.
I mean, you told him to eat your poop. So,
dude,
like,
it's insane to me that, like, we need some clarification on the standards in which you're judging these games. And it's a different author. I get it.
Well,
you can tell when a reviewer just likes the game. Like, this person just likes Borderlands, and that's fine.
Or they like Monster Hunter, or they like,
they gave Monster Hunter a 90 something
because they like Monster Hunter.
I had this same rant at the beginning of the year when they gave Monster Hunter a 90 whatever, and it runs like dog poop.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable to me. Like, what are we talking about? How many points do you get minus for having horrible performance?
Yeah. I think it's very, very tough not to put your own biases in there. But my thing is, like, if you didn't like Final Fantasy, like, if that's not your game or you're not your cup of tea or whatever, and, like, honestly, like, to do your due diligence, I would say go find the author, see what other games he's reviewed. Because if he is the JRPG guy or whatever, maybe he has a higher standard that he's just, like, not into it or whatever. But, like, I don't know. It is weird to cite PC performance, and granted, I didn't get super far into the PC version of Final Fantasy, but, like, got far enough to know that it ran like butter, like it was good, and it wasn't crashing my system and stuttering every 5 seconds and whatnot. And it's got to be better than PlayStation.
All right, let me read the synopsis here. And what did they play this on? I don't know who reviewed it.
I mean, they had to play it on PC. It's PC
3060. Gamer, right? Ryzen 7 5800.
3060. Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Sure.
A little different.
Sure.
Borderlands 4 might just be the best game in the whole 16-year-old series. Trapped in a prison of terrible choices. Choices that didn't stop me from losing 47 hours of my life to a blissful loot-driven blur. Which leads me to two conclusions. Either my brain is truly broken, or the core loop in BL4's clunky heart is seriously that strong. So it's like, it overcomes it. You know what I mean?
I'm going to say something crazy. Right. I think 47 hours in Borderlands is a drop in the bucket.
Really?
Unless you're like mainline. I mean, I have 30 some. And we're 33% on the way through.
You have 40%
on the way through or whatever.
Like 10.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just running around and getting stuff. And the game also doesn't turn off. So give or take a couple
you were
hours.
Saying
maybe
you had that problem.
Yeah, well, I caught it the one time, and now I just hit stop whenever we get off for the night. But yeah, I don't know.
All right, Final Fantasy had a 68.
Okay.
So excuse me, much higher than a 60. played on a RTX 2060 Ti, an Intel i7 13700F.
Yeah, that's
PC gamers
you
playing
think they
on
would
budget.
have that better system specs.
Well, maybe they're trying to like get the core PC experience. I don't know.
Sure.
You know, the every man. Like if they're playing on a 5090, that's not, you know, very very few people. That's not their experience.
Yeah, no, I get it. That's fine.
But I don't know. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth gave me the world's most luxurious vacation, from cruises to resorts to the world's greatest amusement park. I was shuffled like a hurried tourist from one dazzling experience to the next, showered with endless shiny new things to admire. But the indoor kid in me must be too strong, because it didn't take long before I was just tired of all the sights and sounds and just wanted to go home.
Such a weird...
That was interesting. I thought they talked more about the performance of it.
Look, I know you were talking about like the voice acting and the like the combat and stuff like that. I would play devil's advocate and saying it's objectively good. Maybe I disagree with that.
All right,
because it wasn't for me either.
Sure,
but I will say it's definitely better than a 68 or whatever, especially if you cite the performance stuff, and if that's like the
they do cite the performance
review.
stuff. You have to read more of it.
Yeah.
I thought it was in the thesis, but I was wrong, so I apologize.
Hey, look,
I apologize. I don't know. I'm just
heated.
I'm just
You're
mad.
heated.
I'm just mad. I think 68 is so disrespectful to a game that was nominated for Game of the Year. I'm sure I could find other examples too.
Sure.
I'm sure I could find other examples of games that have horrible UI, terrible performance, and they crucify it. And I just want consistency. That's all.
Yeah.
Just want consistency.
It's
not too much to ask for.
I think you're entitled.
Look, I'm consistent. I give everything an 80 to 90.
Very nice mid. Yeah.
You know, maybe I'm bored. Maybe that makes me boring, but you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, that's my rant for the day. Apologies to any PC gamer people out there listening to this.
We ain't apologizing for anything. We're at war.
We are at war.
The other thing, though, is like, okay, it's a very high-profile game. You give it a 68, you're going to get a lot of clicks. I mean, you clicked on that article how many times? You know what I mean?
A lot.
Yeah.
The most.
So there you go.
It's just, it's sad.
Yeah.
It's a sad day.
Anyway.
When I saw that.
Early impressions of Borderlands. Runs like crap. Fun when you can get in and play it.
Yeah.
And then we'll give it a full review once we get to the end game and see kind of what that loop looks like. But overall, I am enjoying it. I just wish it was smoother.
Yeah, I agree.
And it is funny to see all the other games coming out. So like I was telling you, like Dying Light just came out and people are giving it good scores because it runs well. Not because like the gameplay is good. I mean, they do talk about the gameplay and how it's like a kind of a return to form, but to cite Borderlands 4 and it's just like, oh my gosh, it's a game that was released in 2025 and it actually runs well. Like, what is this? You know, like that's a bad place to be in a PC space.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Hey, maybe that's the game you could play. It looks good. And
I did say I was going to play that
5090.
jokingly, but
hey,
I have too many things to play.
Yeah.
But speaking of playing things, you've been playing Silksong.
Yeah.
So tell me how that's going. We heard a little bit about it over the last couple episodes, but
I am enjoying Silksong. I was reading an article how it's a lesson in greed, and I fully agree with that. Where it's like Silksong is a challenging game, but if you are patient, you get a lot more mileage out of it. At least that's what I've been finding. And with boss fights, with the platforming, with different things, if you try to cut a corner or you try to cheat it out or just be like, oh, the boss is almost dead, so I'm going to run in and hit it real quick. Then you die and then you start over and it's like, it's tough. So once I've kind of readjusted my outlook on it, I'm enjoying it. It's going to be this kind of like slow plodding game that you're slowly... It's not instant gratification, and I think that's the thing that I was struggling the most with is like coming out of Shinobi, where it's just like every level, it's like here's a new ability, here's a new weapon, here's a new move, whatever. Silksong's like, nah, you come back in like 3 hours, and I might give you a double jump or something like that, you know. So like,
jeez.
It's good. I think overall, it was probably worth the wait if you liked Hollow Knight. Like,
sure,
yeah, like it was.
People who like the first one, my understanding is they're gonna love this one.
It's
more
well
the
made.
same, it's better enhanced. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm excited
That's
to
the
see.
gist I'm getting.
I just want to see you play it, like just a little bit. I just want to see you kind of get into it and kind of. I think you're going to get really upset with the map.
Yep.
Like the fact that you don't see yourself on it, you don't know where it is, you don't have any, like that kind of thing.
Yep.
You don't even have a map until you buy it.
Nope. Awful.
Yeah. So I think that's the stuff that you're gonna. If you know, I knew that going into it.
I'd be
from
okay
Hollow
with
Knight.
that if it was like an immersive game.
I mean, it kind
Like
of
when they add that hardcore mode in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, where you can't see yourself on the map.
Yeah.
You have to bring it up and things. Like, I love that because that's immersive. I'm in
Well, then
that
you're gonna
world.
love this game.
No, I'm not in that world. It's a. First of all, it's like a cartoon world.
Yeah.
It's not realistic.
Bug world.
And secondly, it's like it's not immersive. That's not an immersive game.
I think it's
Not first person.
Eye of the beholder. I think if you,
I'm talking immersion, like I'm in this game, I'm in this world, it's
like
me.
But if you take it as like you're underground, you're in this very confined space that like you're going to be retreading this stuff multiple times. Where like if you really take a moment to look at your surroundings and try to remember paths and things like that, like if you let it lead you and let it really sink in versus just trying to like, okay, I have to do this like platforming and get to this point. Like,
yeah,
if you slow it down, I think you will benefit. And I think Jeff is going to be a perfect person to talk to because he likes that kind of stuff too.
He
so
does.
like, I'm very excited to watch you play it.
Yeah, I committed to playing it, and I want to stream it just on Discord for my friends because I want them to share in my misery. I don't think you could design a game that I'm going to hate more than this game.
Oof. I guess if there were puzzles built into it, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know I struggle with platforming.
And this is like tough platforming.
Oh, yeah. I'm boned. This game's going to take me 100 hours to beat.
I don't know about that. I think
1,000 hours.
I think it's rewarding in its own way.
It's
like
over.
I will say,
I struggled with Ninja Gaiden, Ragebound.
Yeah.
I struggled with those bosses.
Yeah, but
I'm toast, dude. I'm toast, but I'm burnt toast.
I will say you can beat it. Like you can do it. You can do it.
I don't believe in myself.
You can at least everything that I've done so far, and I'm not super far, but I've put a few hours into
haven't seen you that mad, maybe ever.
I was sending videos cursing and
saying words you never say.
Yeah.
It was bad.
I know.
I was worried for you. And Jeff was like, "Oh, he's just hyped." I'm like, "No, he's not. He's angry."
I was very angry because Chelsea and I unwind at night, and we're like on watching Love Island or whatever,
right.
And it took me the entire night to beat one boss where I just kept running back and beat him.
And you weren't even close. It wasn't close. And that's the stuff I'm going to hate. It's like, I have to do this 5-minute run again.
But that run, though, like it did feel, and like I was killing guys along the way, which I didn't have to do technically, but I was like, well, if I'm going to keep dying like this, I'm at least going to get
XP.
Well, technically it's like currency.
Oh,
you
okay.
get currency from.
Yeah.
Because you don't get, there's no XP in it. It's just money that you level up.
Good.
Yeah, I don't know. I will say that as mad as I was whenever I beat it, boy, did that feel good.
Sure.
And then I was like, all right, I'll see what the next thing
good
is.
or relieved?
No, it was good. Like
Okay.
I was
All right.
very upset with this thing. And it was one of the 2 bosses that they nerfed in the next patch. So like I beat it before it was nerfed, right?
Yeah.
And it did feel good. Like it was like, okay, like you overcame that. So I've never denied, like I understand the sense of accomplishment.
Yes.
I think it's my thing is like the time it takes. And again, it goes with the greed and the instant gratification stuff. It's just a different mindset. And if you can get out of that and into the world of Silksong, like you'll be rewarded.
I do like the visuals. I like the art style.
Yeah.
I think that it's a very nice looking game. Those are the things I like. That's about it.
You have to be very...
I'm going to try it. I'm going to do it because I do what I say I'm going to do. Unlike everyone else.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I'm not a pretender.
Yeah.
I'm real. And I'm going to do this. And as God is my witness and everyone on Discord.
Oh, no. Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to play the game.
All right.
We'll see if I lose my mind.
Not beat it. Like play it.
I generally beat the games I play.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to run out of time, though. I don't think I will ever beat this game because I suck at
You
video
might
games.
love it.
There's no world where I love this game. I got upset with Prince of Persia.
Yeah, well, I mean, Prince of Persia's tough.
I just don't like that style is what I'm learning. All these great Metroidvanias come out, and every time I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I don't even know what it is. It feels like a chore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This,
not good at it.
I did enjoy navigate. Like, I felt less lost. And maybe it's just because I had Hollow Knight first and I kind of understood what they were going for.
And I didn't play the first one.
Yeah.
And I was like reading an article that said this is clearly like you're meant to play the first one.
Oh, okay.
They were talking about like this just builds on top of Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
And they're not apologetic about, no, we want you to play Hollow Knight first and see the progression.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not doing that. So good luck, me.
Yeah.
I'm toast.
They're
Toasty toast.
Yeah.
Like the Spyro level, toasty.
Toasty?
Yeah. The
I know.
guy with the scythe.
Yeah.
Who turns out, spoiler.
Sheep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the greatest villains of all time.
Pretty
bosses.
good. Yeah.
On stilts.
It's interesting then because I think you might like Shinobi then because it's not,
I think I'll like
not a
Shinobi.
Metroidvania.
I think I'll like Shinobi.
And you can teleport to any place at any point.
It's on my list.
Yeah, like
it's on my list.
It's an arcade version one of this.
Is that going to be my favorite game this year? Probably not.
Sure,
but it has very high reviews. You are raving about it. I'm going to play that game. You've never steered me wrong in terms of a game.
Ugh,
I don't
it's a lot of
think.
pressure. Yeah,
I'm trying to rack my brain and think of a game.
Well, when we
now
play,
sometimes you don't play it yourself, but
yeah,
it's still a good game generally.
Yeah. Well, when we play Sonic Racer,
we might play Sonic Racer.
World Cyber.
We
Cyber
might
World
play Sonic Racer. Worlds Collide.
Worlds Collide. Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Crossworlds. Yeah.
Something Worlds.
Yeah.
It's getting good reviews. It looks kind of good. How funny would it be?
It'd be great
if we put that on our list.
I think
the year Mario Kart comes out.
And we were talking about this, like the holiday, like I consider this like holiday season, like it's getting into fall, and it's just like okay, like this section.
Yep.
Between the Borderlands, maybe Sonic, Battlefield, Call of Duty, even like like
Call of Duty comes out this year.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But it's like all of these games are like it's co-op. It's like you're jumping in, like you're playing. Like I like it.
You were looking for that.
Yeah.
And we're getting to that point.
Yeah.
So that's you're thriving right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am really looking forward to Dispatch.
Yep. Yeah. Ghost of Yotai.
I have not booted up my PS5 in a year.
Mine has not left that spot since I
gotta de-dust it.
Yeah. It's right behind me if you're looking for
is
it.
That, is that even a word? De-dust? I have to dust it?
You dust it. Yeah. You can de-dust it.
De-dust. De-dust. Yeah, I don't know.
Actually, that's a great... Because if you're dusting something...
Right, it doesn't make sense.
You're
putting dust on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It can be both.
You talking
English
my language
sucks,
here?
Man. I am.
English is what English does.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you get what you get and you don't complain.
Yes.
That's a saying.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, let me talk about NFL Street real quick. Okay. So I've been playing my Retroid Pocket Flip 2.
Yep.
Not sponsored. #, not sponsored.
Mm-hmm.
And been playing NFL Street 2. Now, I have been stuck. Talk about hard games.
Uh-huh.
I've been stuck. There was a time in my life where I played hard games. Lego Racers. I defy anyone to try to beat Rocket Racer one-on-one. Mm-hmm. I mean, this guy cheats. He literally cheats, okay? NFL Street, there's these challenges that you get points to upgrade your guys in the campaign mode or whatever you want to call it. And, to get the most points, you do the hardest challenges. Some of them are so bullshit. Like the one against the Bengals, you have to pitch the ball 5 times in one play and score a touchdown. And that took me forever.
But you did it.
I did do it.
Okay.
This one was worse. You have to beat the 2004 Miami Dolphins. Okay?
Yeah.
We're talking Ricky Williams.
Yeah.
We're talking Junior Seau.
Who was the 2004? Who was the kicker?
There's no kicker in this game.
Oh, okay.
Because it's...
Oh, I don't know.
It's NFL Street.
Right, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I know you wouldn't know that.
Yeah,
that's all right. I'm not judging. Just informing you.
Yeah.
Is that the guy you know?
That's the guy I know. Yeah.
That's the guy you know?
Yeah.
He maybe was on the team.
Maybe 2004.
2004?
Yeah.
Anyways, the 2004 Dolphins pretty good. And you have to beat them in a game to 36 without them scoring a point.
Oh.
And that took me like over a month. And I just beat it this week.
But it feels good.
My God, did it feel great.
Yeah.
I sit in bed, everything went my way. And the problem was I almost did it several times. Yeah. I was 1 point away, 2 points away. I went for the 2-point conversion, throw it to Marshall Faulk in the corner. Ricky Williams dives across the screen like it was not even real life. It was fake. It was the Matrix. Like, there's no way he makes this play. One-handed interception cost me the game. And then the second time, well, actually, this was the first time, I go running back pass. That's like my go-to play because they hike it directly to Marshall Faulk, and then everyone covers the other guys, and he's able to just run a bootleg. They blitz me, so I panic and throw the ball. He's not good at throwing, so he just lobs it up. Pick 6. I was so mad. I almost broke my Retroid, dude. It's been come close a couple times, but I finally did it.
It's awesome.
Everything went my way. Got the turnovers I needed. Got the stops I needed. I mean, it was pure elation.
That's. I mean, is that the hardest challenge you have then? Or like, is it all downhill from there?
That might be one of the hardest challenges. I got to the last level, which is the AFC South. So every level is like a different division.
Okay.
And I think the 2 legendary challenges for that is pick off the Jaguars 5 times in a game and beat them to 36, which sounds hard, but I don't know. And then the second one is against the Texans on this drive, pick off and return it for a touchdown. And that's been hard. I almost did it today on my second attempt. Got to the goal line. Got crushed.
I mean, that's cool.
Anyways, why am I saying this? NFL Street is one of the greatest games I've ever played. So when we arrange our top 200, I will be fighting for this.
There,
it holds up so well.
That's good.
Holds up so well. I can play it today. Maybe I have nostalgia glasses on. I don't know. I need someone else to corroborate this. I need someone else to test it out for me, see if, they can back up. Check the cache.
I mean, I have it on my Retroid.
I'm caching. What's the thing?
check the
cache I'm writing.
Check the check.
I think it's great. It feels good. The movement, the gameplay, legendary games. Good. Animations. God, what a game!
Have they done an NFL Street recently?
No, last one was well over a decade ago. NFL Street 3 was horrible. Bad it doesn't even run on our thing. So that if you look at NFL Street 3, the little description says don't even try it or something.
Oh, for the Retroid? It's just like it's not even.
This doesn't work.
Bad. Yeah.
This is horrible.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So everyone likes NFL Street better. NFL Street 2 better. I disagree with that. I think the first one's better. It just feels, I don't know, the movement feels much cleaner to me. But that's the unpopular opinion. So, and it sucks too because since the second one's the most popular one, that's the one that's like modded the most, and they update it with the recent rosters and stuff. And I'd love if they did it for 1. I'm sure there's a way you can probably do it, but
I'll show you. Yeah,
actually,
if it exists,
I don't think it exists.
I'm saying
it would
have
to be something I would make.
Where to do it. Yeah. Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe it exists somewhere.
I was going to say, you'd be surprised.
I thought I was looking for it, though, because I did see all the stuff for 2. Like, every time I was looking, it was always NFL Street 2, how to download the rosters, this and that. It was never 1.
It could be something as simple as, 2 is just easier to mod, too.
That might be, that might have...
For instance, a lot of Pokemon mods, they use Fire Red, but a very specific version of Fire Red is the base to build off of it. So
yeah, you might be right.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't know. I've been having a hoot.
It's awesome.
A hoot and a half.
That's what video games are meant for.
The Pocket's great, and the fact that I can just take that wherever I go.
Yeah.
Just play my childhood games. It's a good time.
So if I get the other one I'm looking at, you don't want me to show it to you then?
No, show it to me. I'm not going to get it.
Okay.
I like the Retro Pocket. I like the flip screen.
Well, it's a flip. It's literally a DS. Yeah, it's just a double screen.
No,
so you
I'm
can
good.
play
I'm
DS
good.
games
I'm good.
with a little touch screen there, all OLED.
Always wait. That's what I'm
never
learning.
Get anything,
never get anything and always wait.
Next thing. Yeah,
because it's going to be better.
Yeah,
you're going to be jealous.
Yeah.
Nah, I like this one. Yeah, DS games. not as good.
That's what I would get it for, is because I would want to try some DS stuff.
But like you said, dude, it would be so nice to be playing Pokemon because I have a little guide up. I like seeing the percentages of catch rates, in the area that I'm at. To have that right on the bottom of the screen, it'd be nice.
I want to say it was X and Y that actually gave that to you. Like, so it would tell you, like, hey, in the area that you're in, it's like, here are all the Pokemon.
I like that.
That's great.
Maybe
you're,
if
like,
you could turn it on or off.
Yeah.
Maybe as an option. Because the purists might be like, I want to be surprised.
It would give you a silhouette, so you don't know which one it is, but it would be like, hey, you're still missing one. You haven't seen this one yet.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good compromise.
I want to say it was X and Y.
That's a great compromise. Yeah, because you don't want to miss it. That's why I use Guide. I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to have to backtrack and just wander around until it's like, oh, okay, I hit the 1%er.
That's another game coming out in
Pokemon.
What, November, October?
Yeah.
And Metroid, technically.
Did you see the Fire Emblem?
Not yet. I didn't see it yet.
Oh, you didn't see it?
No, yeah.
I thought it looked good. I mean, it was just like a short,
on Nintendo Direct. They had a Direct. We said that in our last episode that we scrapped, but
we didn't.
We didn't say it in this episode.
Oh shoot! Yeah,
Nintendo had a Direct.
Yeah, it was good. A lot of good hitters.
A lot of stuff.
I was hoping I came in 199, episode 199, so the last one.
Yeah,
you all heard. You were like, "There's a Nintendo Direct." I'm like, "Yeah, probably not anything good." And you're like, "No, it was big."
It was like, a lot. Yeah,
dang it,
pretty good. Yeah,
my luck.
Yeah.
But I did watch it or watch a recap. And I'm like, I don't want to get a Switch 2. I just bought a Switch that I never play. What a waste of money that was. And then it's going to be only on Switch 2, and looks good.
The only silver lining there is everything on Switch 1 runs on Switch 2.
But it's not going to be on Switch 1.
Right, but what I'm saying is, if you got a Switch 2, it would basically act as a better Switch 1.
Yeah, but I don't want to buy a Switch 2.
Yeah, no, like I don't blame you at all. Yeah. I 100%. But like Tears of the Kingdom, pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah. I played one Zelda game, and
that's okay. That's a bad Zelda game.
Look, I played it. If you stand behind your product, I should be able to hop in at any time. Sure. And I should fall in love with the series.
Echoes of Wisdom, bad Zelda game.
Look, it's not them's the breaks.
Yeah,
as the kids say.
Yeah,
back in 1950.
I will be including worst games of the year in my top 10.
You were always hesitant on that because you were like,
I ripped the Band-Aid off last year.
Anyone's feelings.
I liked it. And
Couch Company's going through their villain arc right now. I just was ripping an outlet for like 30 minutes.
Yep.
Should we cut that, by the way?
Nah,
thinking now,
we're at war, man.
Was that?
It's fine.
War's bad. If you have no funding, no support.
We have 200 episodes, so
sure.
It's fine.
Yeah.
No, they need to look.
I stand by what he said.
Yeah.
Maybe the poop eating is a little far, but when you're at war,
you gotta hit them.
Bring in poop.
Hit them hard. Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah.
All right. We have another topic: changing how I play games unsuccessfully.
Oh, this was
curious.
I was like, what's our topic?
Your mindset? What's your mindset with this? Talk about it.
We were talking with Kyle last night. I need to stop 100%ing things and going in there, and I think it's ruining my gaming life. I think it's starting to kind of bleed into other areas.
Your marriage?
Well, maybe not my marriage yet.
Oh, okay, good.
But yeah, like I find that I'm playing 200 like just to collect things and 100% things, and I'm like, it's not getting like I'm starting to lose the fun of certain things. But I'm getting a different type of fun and enjoyment out of the collecting, but I think it's like almost like a negative overall for me. Like it's like I have to do, like it's almost like this OCD thing.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to not do that, and Borderlands is like not helping me. That's where the unsuccessful stuff comes in, where like I am 100%ing every collectible because they make it so easy to be like, here's your list, like start checking stuff off.
But you like that. Where I think the context of the game and how the 100% works is obviously a big factor.
Yes, but at the same time, do I need to spend, let's say, 12 hours running around, literally tapping a button to say, I grabbed this echo log. I'm not listening to the echo log. I'm not like getting deep into the lore of it. It's not like giving me any joy past I checked this box off. And normally that would be fine. But then when I'm looking at like the breadth of games that I still need to play, right? So like I played, what do we say, 21 games so far this year, but I have like 40 games in my backlog and there are more coming out. It's like, are those 12 hours well spent? Like, could I have taken those 12 hours, put them in Expedition 33 and finished the game?
Yeah.
That's where I'm starting to kind of second guess things. And again, got a lot going on in the life. It is what it is, but I think that's where I need to start not forcing sounds bad, but I need to start forcing myself to like prioritize a little bit better and be okay with, hey, like it's okay to mainline a game. It's okay to just get like a really good helping of this game and then move on to the next thing and play that. And that's not how I normally do things, but I have to adapt and I have to evolve. Otherwise, I'm just not going to be playing everything I want to play. And then I feel like that then gets me down. So I don't know. That was kind of negative, but that's where I'm at right now, where I'm like, I really need to just do like, just, I don't know, like just not speed. What am I trying to say? Mainline it. Just go through it. And
I think you
story
should
beat
just
story beat.
try to just experience how you want to naturally experience the game. You know, as soon as you identify that you're not having fun, like in Donkey Kong,
yeah,
you recognized when you were trying to 100% everything, clear the whole map, you're like, you know what, this is kind of becoming a slog.
Yeah.
And then you transition to let's start progressing the story again. I think that was a successful
pivot to an extent, but then I kind of fell off of it because it was like, well, I'm kind of like burnt out on Donkey. Yeah. You know, like that's the thing is by the time I find that I'm not enjoying something,
it's already too late.
I stop, it's like I gotta preemptively like start a game that way. And I think that's partially why I don't want to play like Yakuza stuff or even Metal Gear or anything like that, where I'm like, it's so daunting and so long, where it doesn't necessarily have to be, but in my mind, it's like, okay, like if you go on like how long to beat, and it's like, okay, well, it's 30 hours to beat it, but it's, I don't know, 120 hours to 100% it. I'm looking at that 120 hour thing. And I'm like, oh, that's
how many games do you actually 100% though?
I mean, all the Tomb Raiders, the God of Wars, the Horizon Zero Dawns, like the Assassin's Creed, like all of that type of stuff. Like Arkham, like I'm finding every riddle. I'm finding like Borderlands, like all that stuff.
Well, that's all very long ago, though.
Right.
Like,
that's
recently?
What I mean. Well, so recently it's turning into I'm playing like Blacksmith Master, and it's like I could progress the story like fairly quickly, but instead I'm like building up my.
I think that's different though, because in that example, you were really enjoying your experience. So I don't think that's a waste of time at all, from my perspective. I think something like Donkey Kong, where you're like, oh, I just want to clear this map, and that's a little bit different from my view.
That's the most recent example. I think Mario Kart had some of it where I was trying to complete all the different challenges and stuff, but they weren't like, I wasn't really enjoying that. I just wanted to race Mario Kart. There were, I don't know, it kind of put me on a spot. Silksong's one where I'm like going and like hitting every wall to see if it's breakable, like different stuff like that. Shinobi, I went through and did everything, but
right.
I like Shinobi, but I'm like, you don't have to do boss rush to beat the game. Like I already beat the game. Like I didn't have to.
You
go back
did a majority of the content though.
I did all the content.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, do you do that, or I guess for me and the time that I have, am I willing to, and let's say I have a good time doing the collectibles.
Yeah.
Does the collectibles and just checking boxes off give me more joy than playing a new game or having a new gaming experience? In my heart, I say no, but then I have to have the willpower not to check those boxes off. Because then it's like, well, if I don't check the boxes off, does that negative experience, is that worse than not playing a game that I wanted to play, type of thing? Like it's gonna be this weird.
It's a challenging spot.
That's what I mean. I'm not saying I'm unsuccessful right now, especially with Borderlands, because I'm just like 100%ing that.
Well, I don't know. That's a little different where we're just hanging out and going through it together as a team. So I don't know. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. You know, I don't want this to be. We talked about this when we started the podcast. We don't want this to be a job. We don't want it to be a chore.
Yeah.
So as soon as it starts feeling that way, we're doing something wrong.
Well, I was in a pretty big rut, and now I'm starting to find the fun again. So like there is that. I mean, it's honestly just the games that are coming out are a little bit more like less story heavy. And I know this makes me sound like a dumb gamer guy, but it's just like what I'm in the mood for right now. Like your Doom, like your Borderlands, just like mindless, like just play and have fun. Like even Shinobi is like, yeah, there's a story there, but like it's just arcade action. That's what I'm gravitating to right now. So like right now it's great, and I'm hoping that Ghost of Yotai is going to be like when that comes out, I'm like, okay, I'm ready for that type of game. But the problem is Ghost of Yotai is going to be like, in my mind, is probably going to then say, because I played this, I'm not going to be playing Death Stranding or Metal Gear or something like that.
Right.
Like it's one or the other. Like
right.
I own those, but like for this year, I'm probably getting one more big game like that out, because then your Battlefield's coming, your Call of Duty's coming, like all the other stuff's coming. So
yeah, it's tough. Yeah. Time management.
Pokemon.
Aspect.
I'm honestly Pokemon. I guess
that comes out this year.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That probably not going to be great though.
Who knows?
I
hope
it is.
RCS, and if you just have a more powerful system to run it and make it run
definitely
well.
I'm in the mood for Pokemon, and we'll say that
Yeah.
after playing, Fire Red, still grinding through that. So yeah, definitely. I hope it is good, but I don't know. It's interesting. It's tough. I mean, I've been in a little bit of a rut myself, not sure what to play, just not in the mood for it, honestly. But it's always the same thing for me personally, where when I turn it on and I get into the game, I have a great time, but just getting over that hurdle sometimes is tough, where it's like, I think part of that is I work in this exact same space.
Yeah,
similar to what you do.
Yeah.
Kind of just want to get out of this room for a little bit.
Yep.
I don't want to just turn my chair around and start staring at another screen right away. So, yeah, but I've actually played more games this year than last year already. So,
yeah,
doing pretty good.
It's good.
Yeah, but yeah.
I mean, I will say, for all the crap we gave Borderlands, like it does get me off. Like if I'm upstairs, just kind of like vegging out with Chelsea or whatever, and it's like, I'll go down and play some Borderlands. Like it's like it draws me down.
The social
to
aspect's
do that.
good. It's been a while since we played a game as a group.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we're getting a couple games that are going to bring us together again.
And I like Zach hopped on, John hopped on, and you can just kind of like jump in and out, and it's very fluid, and it's nice. Yeah.
Definitely. So I think it's been a good year for games just overall. I know that we were talking negative, like, oh, there's no good games, but then you go down the list, you're like, wait, there's a lot of good games.
It's just a different year.
It's like
it's going to be more. It's funny because I would say that overall the year has been very diverse, which is great.
Yes.
But then this September and like holiday season feels like it did way back when like, hey, all the heavy military shooters are coming out. Your Borderlands is coming out. Your Pokemon's coming out. It's like, this actually gives you nostalgic vibes, but it's all new games, obviously, but it's like, you're getting back into if I was working at GameStop, this would be a baller holiday season, right? Yeah. So I think that's kind of neat.
There was a year where Borderlands 2 was coming out and Call of Duty,
Mass Effect, and
whatever, and Battlefield.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've had a year like this probably in the past that like replicates what we're seeing right now.
Yep. I know we wanted to do like top 5 video game years.
Oh yeah,
and do that. And I think Jeff should be on for that one, or we should get some like just to kind of like round it out.
Sure.
But I would be very curious to take the year that Borderlands 2 came out, because that was a heavy hitter, if I recall correctly.
Right.
And then compare it to this year, and I bet you would be like closer than we would think. But yeah,
there's been a lot of good years that are just stacked.
Yeah.
I mean, this year's stacked too. Last year was good.
I think Game Pass is stacked.
I know this is the best year for Game Pass ever. I don't think it's close.
I was just going through the current catalog. Like Hades just came back on there and stuff. Like they have, like if you get Game Pass now, you are in
Hades 2 comes out next month.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's a must play.
Yes.
I haven't played it at all. I was waiting for the 1.0.
I played a little bit of it. It's good. It's kind of more that like I actually went back and started playing Hades 1 again, just because I'm like, I need to get back into the swing of it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of one of those games where like I'm sure you could just pick up and play Hades 2.
Yeah.
But if you're into Hades 1 and you feel good about that, you need to then go into Hades 2, I think. Like if you play 1.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's like
I kind of want to go in cold because if I get really comfortable with Hades 1 where I'm OP.
Mm-hmm. Oh, to go back.
I want to start at 0.
Yeah.
And I think being cold helps that. That's my mindset. I don't know, though.
I mean, again, I played it early access, so like maybe they do give you a better tutorial or like a better ramp. Yeah.
I have faith in them.
Oh, yeah.
They're good.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
They probably in my top developers, for sure.
The top? Number 1?
I don't know about the top, but current, like Supergiant, like it might be.
I mean, dude, they throw out bangers.
Yeah, like because obviously you want to talk about your BioWare and stuff like that, but like they haven't.
Oh, dude, BioWare's not even close anymore. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
What's
so
the last thing they put out?
Supergiant might be. I'd have to really go back and look.
Supergiant,
think about it, but they might be up there.
Larian's great.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure there's others.
Yeah.
I would say Remedy, but Firebreak wasn't good.
Yeah, but they
were trying something new.
Well, even Supergiant doesn't nail all. Like Transistor was fine, but it wasn't like a.
Yeah, you can't bat 1,000.
Yeah, I will say this. I don't think Hades 2 beats Hades from what I've seen so far.
Right.
Score wise, I will be shocked if it hits the Hades level.
Well, it's always tough, man, when you talk about a sequel. I think you're behind the 8 ball already.
I will say, from a Game of the Year perspective, I actually, obviously, it's like okay, like Expedition might be a favorite and different things like that, but like there are so many games that it's like anyone could
toss up,
pull that. Yeah, like Astrobot seemed pretty locked in last year. Like there were other ones out there, but like that was kind of universally loved.
I think so.
This one. I don't think there's like a universally loved like Expedition got a lot of press and a lot of things.
First one in a while because the year before was Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah,
which was slam dunk.
Yeah, well, it was just so like over the top good. Yeah. But this year it's like everything has been good, but I don't think there's been that one game that's like genre defining.
I will say Silksong is reminding me of Baldur's Gate 3 because you remember when Baldur's Gate 3 came out and people were like, you can't expect this from RPGs.
Oh, yeah.
And then now Silksong are like, dude, you can't expect this from $20 games or whatever. And I'm like, getting very similar vibes.
Yep. It's like, okay,
I
we
still
know 3
think
guys made this, but
it's Expeditions to lose.
Sure.
It's new property. It's their first game. It's just a perfect storm, like the planets align for that. Because the storyline matters, I think. Sequels, I think, are kind of behind the 8 ball when it comes to it.
But Silksong, while a sequel, it's still like
smashing.
There's not 2 in it. Like again, Hades 2, Ghost of Yotai, like they have a huge hill to climb up, and those are all sequels too. So it's like to some extent, but it's like the more we get into this, again, I keep saying holiday season, but it's just like, man, there's a lot of competition. Like Metroid might be great. Now, granted, I don't think Metroid. I think that's like end of December, so that might not be in the same conversation.
Probably not. Year. Technically, Indiana Jones is, which they've glazed a lot.
Yeah,
could be a surprise nominee.
Not even close.
I don't think it should be either, but I don't think it's a terrible game. I just think it's not.
I just don't think it's on the same.
Yeah, no, it's not
playing field right now.
Death Stranding 2 will be nominated.
Death Stranding 2 will be up there,
which I've heard it shouldn't be.
From sources, Pokemon might be great. You know, like I think with how shafted, I shouldn't even say shafted.
Battlefield 6, they just never do multiplayer games, so that won't be nominated.
But what I'm saying is like with Donkey Kong, with all these, like Nintendo had a really rough year last year. Their own fault.
Mario Kart or Donkey Kong.
That's what I just said.
Sorry. Well, you just were like, Nintendo is going to get a slice. They always do.
Right, but
they have a reserved spot.
Even more so this year because last year they got nothing.
Wasn't it Mario Wonder?
No, not that was 2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years ago. Mario Wonder got nominated, though, and it had no business.
Yeah.
No business being nominated.
Yeah.
They have a reserved parking spot in the Game of the Year conversation.
But they didn't last year, and I think
but they didn't really put out anything. What was it, Zelda?
Echoes of Wisdom. They had a bunch of other.
It's got to get to a certain point.
But that's my whole point. Is now they're going to now they have 2 parking spots this year.
I know. That's if they nom both. Oh.
Mario Kart will be in the racing category, but I would love.
I'm talking
Sonic
Game of the Year.
Beat them.
I'm talking Game of the Year. Yeah, racing / sports. Yeah. Well, what was I looking at? Football Manager, I think.
Oh yeah, that came out.
Football Manager, dude, is pretty good. My dream. No, I lied. It's EA Sports FC 26, but it is a Mighty right now, which is interesting. Mm-hmm. Only 9 reviews. My dream is Football Manager, but American Football Manager.
Yeah.
The day that game comes out at the same quality as...
It'll happen.
No.
I think
NFL is way too strict on their licensing.
Oh, well, I mean, they would have to put it out, but like...
The NFL is so strict on their licensing is I just bought Backyard Football, 99, and they removed the NFL teams from that game. There are no NFL teams in that game.
You could play football, like you could make a football game then, like that actually uses like actual like real league rules, or does NFL own those so you can't?
No, you can do the league rules, yeah.
Okay.
You can't do the teams, players.
Yeah, is that the huge draw though? Like if they came out with a football game that was like phenomenal play, like arcadey, like let's say it was like Football Street, whatever.
Yep.
But no teams. That would be like that would be the break.
I don't think it would do well. Nope.
That's a shame.
I agree.
For someone who like doesn't care about like the players as much as like if it was just a fun game to play, then it'd be like, oh, okay.
Now Backyard Football, I think it's fine because the other games didn't have professional teams. Mm-hmm. Like the original Backyard Baseball didn't have professional teams. The original Backyard Soccer didn't have professional teams. It wasn't until later they added it, but the original football was supposed to. So it's really funny seeing the players, and then there's no teams.
Yeah.
And also Brett Favre is not in the game, which was crazy.
So they took him out.
They took him out and created a new person. I was like, what am I looking at?
Yeah.
I guess he didn't want to be in the game.
Sure.
It's not my Backyard Football, let me tell you. That was wild. I had to do a double take.
That's weird that you gotta like, and you paid
NFL
for it.
is so protective
trust
of
me,
their stuff. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Although, I guess the ones that came out, they have not. I have to look at 2001 to see if they have the pro teams in that. I haven't played that one yet. It's supposed to. If they don't have the pro teams in that, now we're.
You gotta pay for it. Like, that's the thing. Is like if you're like, I don't know. I mean,
the game already exists. They're honestly just emulating it. It's the same. Like the same glitches occur. The same. They did almost nothing with it because they can't.
Yeah, they just
so old.
License it. Yeah.
They can't sucks. Work with the code.
Yeah.
Now if they had me, professional coder.
Yeah.
With Doom, I know how to look up a BIOS
crash. Yeah. I sure do.
On my processor.
Hit F2 all the time, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Well, anyways, there it is. Episode 200.
In the books.
Yeah. A little bit of a better listening experience than our last attempt. But it wasn't in vain. We're going to do the article, which I'm excited about.
Yeah.
I had fun talking through it, and I think we got a sense of where we want to put things and a little warm up.
I'll type up a list, and then we can hash it out and order stuff.
Yeah. So you can find that eventually. We have till the end of the year. We did say that.
Yep.
Couchcompany.games. We have all of our top 5s there, other articles, the podcast itself.
Reviews.
Yep, reviews. But 4 years.
Yeah.
200 in the books.
Love it.
I love it too. All right. If you made it this far, we appreciate you as always. We are going to see you same time, same place. Thanks for joining us on the couch for number 200. Peace.